I'm Muriel. This is Nurse Muriel, and we are going to do a double today. I think I'm going to do a double. I think I'm going to do a double upload. I think I'm going to do a day 10 and day 11, because when y'all get this, it'll be Christmas Eve, and I'm still doing, yeah, I think I'm going to do 10 and 11, try to catch up. So I'm trying to do an upload this morning, and I'm going to try to do another upload this night, so look out for that, y'all. So for my new subscribers, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. I'm Muriel. I'm a registered nurse. I prefer long-term care. To my oldest but goodies, hey, y'all already know. So if y'all watch my video from that I uploaded this morning, my upload from this, and y'all, I promise y'all I'm going to stop looking so toe up from the flow up when I come on these videos. It's just, y'all know I'm just working. Well, when I wasn't working, I was looking toe up, y'all. I'm going to do something with myself. I'm going to do something with myself. I promise you. I promise you. So if y'all watch my video, it's cold. Ooh, I did let my car heat up for a good 10-15 minutes. Temperature wasn't too bad. It was 47. I was told as long as it's 50 or above, you could drive it, but I did let it heat up for about 15 minutes. So if y'all watch my upload, I said I would never come back to that facility, y'all. It was like right after midnight when I made that video. Well, y'all, I take that back. It actually wasn't bad. It's just that that first med pass, that 8, 9, 10s was so heavy, because because there, for one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tube feeders. Their meds are, they're not on the 612, 612. What are they? I had meds to give 3 of them at 9 p.m. So, no, I had meds to give all of them at 9 p.m. So they're not necessarily on the 612, 612 schedule. And you know, when you're giving your tube feeders meds along with your other patients that take it PO or oral, it takes longer when you mix it all together. And so, to be thorough, now mind you, a lot of the residents I remember from, I think that was what, 2 years ago when I worked at this facility, almost 2 years ago, a lot of them are still there. Like 96% of them are still the residents from before. There's only like 3 or 4 new residents that I didn't know. However, I rarely worked night shift at this facility. When I worked, I was a day shift nurse, and I very rarely, like maybe once, worked night shift. And so it took me a while. So I started passing the meds around 7:30, and I think I gave, to be honest, I think I gave my last med around 10:45. So really not 4 hours, but that was just straight passing meds nonstop. But after I got through that first med pass, y'all, I really was chilled till about 3 in the morning, because y'all know with me, I'm gonna get my tube feeders out the way. I don't like doing it all together, so I did those 6 a.m. tube feeders. Let's just say they got their meds, but they got it early, which is not a problem. I don't know why we just don't change the times, because it doesn't matter the time as long as they get it as often as the frequency says, and it's not close together. So say if a person is on a BID, anything, we could do it at 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. There's nothing stating that we can't set those times. It's just that we've all gotten accustomed to the 9-5, 8-4, 612, 612. Like 612, 612 works perfectly when they're 4 times a day on a tube feeder. And if they're PO, 9159 works perfectly. Or 812, 48, you know. But there's nothing stopping us from doing a 3P to 3A when it comes to tube feeders, because then you're not mixing in your other patients' meds too much with doing your tube feeders. You know, 3 p.m., most patients, when they get their meds, are there 4 or 5 o'clock. So if you got a 3 p.m. tube feed, you can go ahead and give it at 2 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I give my tube feeders. When I work night shift, every tube feeder is getting their meds. We're starting at 3 a.m. By 4 a.m., I'm finished with all my tube feeders, and I can start my PO meds by like 5:30, and I'm gonna be done in time because I'm not stopping to do tube feeders, which, you know, it is what it is. So I actually will go back. I'm not opposed to going back. They were out of a lot of meds, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's very frustrating when they're out of meds. But the person who's over like med supply, like supplies and all that, she came in. She's actually the manager on duty today, so she came in. So she came in. I know her. I used to work there, and I just went ahead and told her, yeah, they need this, and this. I didn't have any of it last night, and she went ahead and she got it and brought it there. So
West,
for one,
North
what I'm
Dogwood
thinking is
Avenue.
they probably have a lot of agency nurses who work night shift there. See, the meds that we were out of aren't really meds that's given during the daytime, so the day shift nurses wouldn't realize that we don't have it. Like, they wouldn't know that we don't have melatonin. You know what I'm saying? Because
Continue on South Carolina 34 West for 3 miles.
So they wouldn't know because they don't administer it. So what I'm thinking is the night shift nurses that come through there are agency. And so, you know, with a lot of agency, I'm agency myself, but you know, with a lot of agency, they're not gonna try to make sure that the meds we don't have, that the meds are not there, that they get there. So no one was able to get melatonin last night, which I was a little nervous because I was like, oh, is everybody going to stay up? Like, are we going to have everybody hollering? But they pretty much slept all night. I didn't have any behaviors. The only behavior I had last night was there was a resident who was hollering out. But they say she do that all the time, and she gets scheduled Xanax and pain medication, and she got it, and she calmed right on down. Did have to change 2 feedings out, which no problem. Like, because I'm doing this stuff when I'm not doing other meds, so it went by quickly. Like, I'm changing them out at 3 a.m. I have nothing else going on at 3 a.m. And so I would come back. I definitely would, especially that it's one of the good, like, what I was making driving an hour and 40 minutes away. I'm only making $2 less than that, and I'm only 30 minutes away from my home. And it's so I had a total of 30 patients. No, I lied. I had a total of 32 patients. However, they have rearranged the meds around, so the 6 a.m. med pass, y'all, is really nothing. I had like 4 people, not counting the 2 feeders, because like I said, I got the 2 feeders out the way early. But outside of the 2 feeders, my 6 a.m. med pass was like 4 people, y'all. It was a real chill night after I got, like I said, that initial yeah. So if I see that come up on that agency app, I'll definitely snag some of those, so I won't have to be putting so much in gas. I'll definitely snag some of those shifts, and, you know, making $8 an hour more than my PRN job, which comes out to comes out to like $96 more per shift. So definitely will be doing that. I think I had, thank you. I had another, I believe she's a subscriber, I'm not sure, but I had another subscriber order another one of my Nurse Brain booklets that will be dropping in the mail. If not today, I will definitely get it in there Tuesday. Sorry for the delay. If you're watch my videos, you know that you see I'm out here working in these streets. Working. Let me mention, I'm going to update the Etsy site, but let me mention that I do not have any of the pink and long-term care anymore. Those are all gone. I do have all the other colors in long-term care, and I do have pink as well as the other colors in acute care. So if you're interested in ordering a book, you know, just if you can go ahead and get your order in, because I will probably more
in a
than
quarter
likely
mile, turn right onto Contractors Way
by the end of this year. I had a subscriber ask me in a video, and excuse my eating, y'all know this will probably be my only meal of today. Yesterday when I went, I decided on the Chinese chicken, but I ended up getting the General Choi chicken with rice, but that was my only meal yesterday. I didn't have anything else to eat, and I was fine. Even though I worked last night, I drank some water, I was fine. So this will probably be my only meal for the day, even though it's so early. I'm back to where 1 meal a day is really keeping me full, or satiated, as the medical term, like, you know, in medical terms, is really keeping me satiated. And the only thing I didn't like about this job is it uses point click care, which that is not what I don't like about it. I'm I'm fine with point click care. I've gotten so accustomed to Matrix because everywhere I go now is Matrix, but I'm fine with point click care. But signing off the behaviors for every mood modifying, mood altering drug is tiresome. Person is on 3 different drugs. There are like 5 questions for each drug that we have to click off on. And it's a lot of clicking when you're in geriatrics, and almost everybody is taking some type of mood altering or psychotropic drug. And if y'all don't know what mood altering or psychotropic, I'm talking about drugs like Remeron, Trazodone, Seroquel, Risperidone, Buspar, Ativan, like any of those, Trileptal, like any of those, Depakote. Well, do we do Depakote? I don't think we do Depakote. I don't believe so. And there's so many residents on one or all of those medications. It's very time consuming signing that off. When I got halfway through the residence, I was like, oh God, I can't come back here and do all this signing off. I do the same thing at every job I go to, long-term care. That's like, I think that's some type of guideline now that you have to do, sign off for behavior, adverse behavior thing for every drug. It's tiresome. And especially at nighttime when you're sleepy and you're staring at the computer screen and you're trying to just get through them, you almost find yourself just clicking the same. Like, the hardest part about the shift was staying awake, which on my break I took a nap. To be honest with y'all, I didn't leave the floor, but I told my text I'm on break. I did them lights. I got me a little bit shut out on my break. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta stick to this strict schedule so I can get my 4 hours of sleep, but I got to get it. I'll see y'all when I wake up to head to the next gig. Had to make one more stop before I get home, y'all. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I am back. It is about probably about 1:55, might be 2 o'clock, and I am headed to work. Y'all know, last clip I was heading home to take my little 4-hour nap. I did pretty good. I actually did take a shower and jump into bed, and I got a good straight 4 hours of sleep. Before I could go to sleep though, I received a text message. I received a text message from my PRN, which I'm heading now, asking if I can come into work early. I don't know if someone called out, no call, no show. I don't know what happened, but I messaged them back and told them, that I couldn't because I worked last night and I'm, just getting off and getting a nap to get there at 3. So, which I shouldn't even been awake to even reply to that message. I should have been sleeping, but. So I saw some back and forth going in the group chat from my co-workers, which one nurse thinks she's not splitting the hall or the corridor, she's not picking up any extra patients. Sometimes we got to have a little bit of couth. I mean, I just hate, y'all, professionalism is sometimes out of the door. That text message thread was ridiculous. Like, my co-worker was talking to, I guess, upper management, because it's someone in management, which, when I say management, I mean the ADON, the unit manager, whoever is on call, is the person who would be responsible for coming in, which they should have already expected. It's the holiday weekend. But the way we go back, the way we speak to people, whether it's via messages or it's very crude, y'all. It's no professionalism. I mean, my coworker did not have to. I'm not even gonna say what she said, but I was reading the thread, and I was like, well, damn. She didn't have to say all that. You didn't have to go there, like, right off the bat. It was just attitude and hostility. Anywho, so I wanted to ask. Y'all know I'm trying to enunciate. Ask. Because I don't I want to ask. I want to ask you guys a question, which this is the way I've been talking is. I wanted to ask you guys a question. So y'all know my car was in an accident. My son, the person who hit the car, my son said he got a recording of the vehicle, the license plate bumper. When I say, I've been saying bumper, but it's the fender. It's the front fender and it's the grill. And so I was going through my neighborhood app, and that's why I say sometimes God drops things. He really does. He's been doing this all my life. Or it may happen to y'all too. Like, you may see something and then just it be in the back of your mind, and then something. Okay, so when I go through my neighborhood app often, there's a neighborhood app called Nextdoor where people in your neighborhood just upload things. You can find handyman people who do this and that. I found my mechanic on there. He does a damn good job on my car. I found the guy that does my electrical work. He does a good job. He installs like ceiling fans, stuff like that. I got a guy who does my flooring and stuff, but I found another guy on there who put his work up, and I'm going to get him to come and do my stairs because he says he can have it done in one day. So, I love the app for things like that. I like the people that I find on there to do work on my home. So anyway, I was going through the app prior to this accident. I was going through the app one day and I saw an auto body mechanic, auto body repair person who, had a whole message about we deal with insurance, or we do, work, cash payment, whatever. He had proof of his work. He had pictures or whatever up on there. And so I reached out to him after the accident because I was just like, so I uploaded pictures of my vehicle to show him, the damage. And he needed my VIN number. I guess he needed to find out, how much the parts cost and all. So he shot back at me with an amount of $1,000. He was like, he can do the repairs. It'll be $1,000 cash. Now, we all know, if y'all didn't know, even when you go to a doctor's office or getting medical treatment and stuff, the price you get when you're paying out of pocket is totally different than the price the insurance company is going to get, because y'all know they can get, they know they can inflate those prices when insurance is paying for things. But when you're paying out of pocket, they try to give you a little break. So he told me $1,000 cash that'll cover the labor, the parts, and everything. And that's a good price to me, to get my car looking back how it needs to look. That's a good price. But I also have comp and collision on my vehicle, and I only have not only, it's high, it's not high to me. I have a $500 deductible. So you know that I can have my insurance repair the vehicle, and I just pay a $500 deductible. And parts and all, the body repair people do the repairs. So I'm sitting here like, I don't want my insurance to pay for it because my insurance is going to go up and this and that. But when I think about it, my insurance goes up anyway. Whether I've been involved in something, then my insurance just has been going up over the years. And they say because the South Carolina drivers are just horrible and the rates are ridiculous. So my insurance has been going up regardless of me having any type of accident and needing any type of claim, anything. My insurance has been going up. And so I was thinking to myself, I should just let the insurance pay for it. I'm paying all this damn money for insurance, but then I'm scared to use the insurance because it's going to go up. I got to get out that mindset, y'all. Because what am I paying for if not to one day need to use the insurance? So what would y'all do? Would y'all go ahead and file a claim with your insurance and have them pay for it? Now, I know that if the auto repair guy says that he's going to charge me $1,000 out of pocket, it's the insurance to pay for it. He may possibly charge them $2,000, and then $500 of my cash covers the deductible. But I'll only be out of $500 instead of $1,000, which I'll only be out of $250 because my son's gonna pay the other half instead. So I'm trying to decide, what should I do? Should I go ahead, file the claim with my insurance, or my insurance fix it? Because I need to have this car fixed within the next 12 days, because my son will be going back to school. Or should I just pay the $1,000 out of pocket, y'all, just to keep my insurance from rising? It's gonna rise anyway. Like I said, it keeps going up. Y'all tell me what y'all would do in this situation. Would y'all let the insurance pay for it, or would you just come out of pocket the $1,000 and pay for it, even though your insurance rises every quarter anyway? So yeah, I just want to bring that to y'all. Y'all know I'm heading on to the show. The saga continues. anyways, y'all, after I leave here, y'all know I got well, it's probably gonna be, I'm gonna say a 7-hour